why do you reserve yourself anytime the NPP caucus is fighting a cause?
Obi.
Yes.
I'm saying, Nkrofobe bre and follow Niama Bebre.
Okay.
And our social media so ama obi oha nyoti auntie. Oh musakra oba obi almost saying and then echo. My answers are questions here on a few platforms.
Okay.
Number one, time vetting of the ministers.
Sure.
So a member of parliament, or class prefect, and no chief whip.
Okay.
I will say time be our chief whip in whom baby our war.
Okay.
Now I won't disclose one or two things because of client confidentiality. More clients too.
Yeah.
One was Zimbabwe, one was South Africa. Between end of January, any first week of February, we are Asia or South Africa or mining conference called the Mining in Daba.
Yeah, in Daba.
Into the first issue, I might be any panel busa saying. Doing vetting, vetting, na schedule no change.
Okay.
First, Sam George, Mr. Okuja Sam George, communication minister, honorable, and honorable Sam Okuja Blackwa. At the time, no matter filing leave of absence.
Okay.
And if you say be way ahead of time, but scheduling quite problematic. Into the Wednesday before I move vetting, now see a vetting on Thursday. And must in terms of Friday, Thursday. Into me to quite Tuesday.
Okay.
And a vetting the bar so Wednesday or Thursday because I'm the schedule now maho kwan.
Sure.
Inti sabi obi me nyankopon me hu say me tu kwan bibi besi. Na time I'm on doing the vetting I played my part.
Sure.
In terms of me koe no me go to Cape Town na me nya videos na niam say say na esiwo machi. Inti I called to find out and I wasn't even in the country. Number two, Chief Justice remember her.
Okay.
Before that, Obi person sewa and or can anymore. Me ma trajectory. Obi Kraka say, oh, time you call Chief Justice demonstration the Kraman Kobe. Yeah, the videos they ban. I was there, I even spoke. My own so Obi wa opese anani pebu almost pese almost say, but Nyankopon say you were born in West Shannon. Obi a one the new nyam ne insure. Yeah. Vetting, opposite. I want to opposite.
Yes, I want to say one thing because some have said, say immediately after the vetting, when minority members on the committee, STG walk out,
I stayed.
No, you didn't. But at least the people expect, say a day after, Obaba share post with pictures, say the appointment committee are discharged your duty, a vetted. Some things say it was a betrayal of the position of the minority.
Oh no, not at all. Obi, yeti social media handles. We need this one or manage. In your managers,
sure,
they can make a certain post, and you may have your own views, but issues, you wouldn't hang the person. I saw it. Yeah, the betrayal. And I was, oh Fred, at least you should have consulted me, but. It's not too damaging until I'll let go.
Okay.
Thereby, and say, I can give you the roadmap to the vetting. Vetting, Biano, especially this one. You better my instructions. See, in Shia 9 a.m., vetting here 11. Near discuss it.
Into the details.
But memao adjust.
That's fine.
Into Shia, Ebia, leader betcho, the position. For this one, for example, this one, me me preliminary statement ni kumame.
Okay.
Me komu na me a few corrections na me de man.
Okay.
In today, I train on Abu who is the spokesperson for legal and constitutional affairs of Obai. Into Obai, no, you know, be actually in the position in how we feel. If you side with me, if you side with leader, if you side with Honorable Senyanko.
Yes.
We are about 12 in a room. Senior counsel turning me.
Okay.
Now in a democracy, no, obi abeche me trans studio and kase na me position leader position no, it will be a breach of confidence on the part of the caucus. Enti you hear me who post na oh Fred Well, it's not too damaging, but you should have checked with me.
Yeah.
Now, in any event, number one, you're converting, no?
Sure.
It's part of our oversight. I'm saying, Nipa neutral oversight, we exercise. That's where the contention was. You're converting, it was part of our oversight. We signed in the attendance, which will be produced in the votes and proceedings of the day. We introduce ourselves, and the nominees swore the oath before. Sure. Is it not part of our oversight? So I saw it as not. But you see, say obi to say be a Rasbo Barak. A post to Bibia. MPP for it we put to a certain on it. Sure. A part of the diabolics. Into say me handler post to be 9 damage in 94% of your diabolics. That's their own problem. Question this. Me trust Papa Nana. No. And
almost stage work also can
a press conference. Emma Honorable Anymedu, member of Parliament for Ashanti Achem Central. On our address here. We're all there. But you see, Obi, Parliament there, one. Incrophobi ni maybe moon chemi. Sure. Yeah, na bi wa person ni obi clash no mo kan na yes so bo am say na only leader na make a show studio ha. There's nobody in Ghana's parliament only honorable Afiyama can say me. There's nobody. Obetra ha obusano ushia obusano. Not one, not two. Menena na ntiache.
And you are still very close.
Very close. It's a position be na make chance come na. I feel session see. Yeah, but ninth parliament. I knew who sent Kofi person on our stage.
Sure.
I was one of the people who stood firmly behind him. Because I felt say obey a majority leader no. Yeah, need a fit.
And I'm with the opposition.
We are building young people in the party to aspire. Into why must we change leadership? And I mean, can't say leader be crazy.
But people were rooting for you, to be leader of the minority.
May catch me and say me, I'm not interested.
For now.
Yeah. Me not interested. But I don't just say caucus no, ain't me nya adventure because we are building a caucus and a minority and a party to win the next general election. And we must be very strategic. One never be bria Inti Niama so you discussing it internally, you know. Any say Obi etimi di kwa bonti kwa say oh ye call meeting no. Say na Obi kan ye. Mene na anya adwen. Say na bo amaka ye. Mene na anya. Eno de enye democracy enye good for internal cohesion. Inti a footwa medema ye nkrofo ne say a committee na nipa 15 you could say adrian say obi say we say no a collective responsibility of the caucus and the committee that holds. I say a national executive, you may have your views, but the decision of NEC is final and binding on you. Inti mesre one me party no obi me make party card chewa a chewa bra me di party
o join a party no
92 first ID card 93 ye di achire ya 90 ya bra ho enye na ye baby bi atia party no way ni yemu na ye nyina ye pe no bi kire na adwen ewo radio TV kukuama I don't interest or time no. Are you sometimes worried say oko social media and that is where a party will be a building some perception about certain people say assume say now bentin bibi obe posti bi obun say the opponent share bonabaso in the recently on the Awokase manager of a page in the posti you would see a lot more NDC people on social media, including even the Ashanti regional minister. Mischief. I don't control them. I cannot determine the comments people make. ebi di matem ebi bebo abaso na obeye adwuma we a ubesuru atenia ana abasobo ebo abaso anu ada onyamiase yedu atema ha no ada onyamiase is hazards of the job iti really iti ultimi obo a na beka say Queenster honorable member of Agna is supposed to be for and politics. How many way? People are basuno through opponent. Hallelujah. Party for so hallelujah. I can't Edi matema me nyobi a me social media me ntiase say anopama sorry me se be call YouTube watch Debbie me ntiase let me be honest with you me Bible me ntiase say me handle ni way wa o manage no e also hu me suban
now my posting na reflect
me image any near me pese me any nyuma me your constituency ni me relationships ni ade that's it na sefi obi you be sorry anopa you be court you be review processes ni ade na masanya daji pa say na ga 12-15 hours of the day no that what there be
sure
inti na me say we first nanka obeti Joy FM obeti GTV GBC obeti a few stations this year you have over 300 stations and on social media also atre you will different platforms inti aya amount for to be bia na me sure mo say double check obi kra de no for say me ti veti no and on the pictures be able to now picture no ba no be sa e kan sem bi na my din na metie and about so miss into obeka o say aden why pensive in another breath almost so you understand it's part of the job it over there nyame na ye bibia nti enya botre na yenhye kuo no na enim
I get there is one other thing in so say at the beginning of this year, especially from time is it a doom market fire no a buy no you will say leading members of the NPP echo hokosra traders maybe donations unso call ho ebi I remember it was in your personal capacity meboa at the time the rumor started say honorable our presidential ambition when your president obedienti many were expecting say we cra party be a quine and kabukwa peke nomination form. What happened?
Obi Nyankopon obre oye ni bibia.
Yes.
Na madam fo e ma me free mu. Na me cook mass.
Yes.
Na me so asema to abusafo ne namfo
yes.
Me do a me so kakra bia amanfo de boabo mu no. Meboa. Inti honorable Kofi Obri Eboa MP for Subin.
Okay.
Oni mi din ko na me so Kofi o ho de ameso ba meboa kakra. Na ye Wednesday I think so.
Yes.
Na ye ni Thursday. Inti Wednesday nso na kotoko bo match ntina me so ha de amewa ko he kotoko because the team na ya some obi ka some can we. To ko he bi da be kwai.
Yes.
Obi presidential primary penny for Numbia for form maybe 40 years I'm about 40 me are qualified to run but I feel say there's time for everything I feel say there's time as I sit here me a member of the disciplinary committee of the party I want a meeting I'm free bay and nye money piece so na meet me abeka ho asem try say be streamline nyema bebre kasa ne abufuo ni niam e ba ya ide e ba opposition e be hihye na nipa bebre ya omati atra ya pe kwan bi ne ye ne omudi nkomo na omuba because ye gidi say ye good policies and programs ye between the page Ghana man na ya na ho ya ne ani bre ne niam bi nti na akoma nipa ababuo ma ba na omati ada na akofa nsusu aso obone abre enti Minyan decided on that score. And so
but that ambition is there.
Nyankopon
That ambition is there.
Nyankopon.
To want to be president one day.
Maminka asemcho.
Okay.
President Mahama. No a vice president.
Sure.
Ade chin your kwajuma. Me sure say no ndi ni breakfast cry. By evening of that day no.
Now or a president.
No a president.
Sure.
Speaker Bagbin. Right Honorable.
Yes.
Na me ne yet committee bakus. Foreign Affairs Committee.
Yes.
Na me na me chairman.
Okay.
Samo kuje to ablakwa. Ona na a ranking member. Sisi a foreign minister. Honorable Bagbin or a speaker of parliament.
Speaker of parliament.
No assistant in Yema a packet onim you are nominating no.
Yeah.
Adiachi no a speaker. Remember a third example. Honorable Andrew Esiama.
Yes.
For me na.
Yes.
And then young come for no. For me na say. If you are say ono determine say any majority of parliament. Inti Senyakopon say obeyo. You there also in say unsay obi.
Yeah.
Now obey your adwuma yie what to anamon yie. That's all. Say and she say obey president or obey minister or aspire obey police station chairman. Politics there. Oye do baby na Nyankopon pejawa. You can go as high as president, vice president, minister, whatever. Inti
you are not ruling out to anamon ye. Senyame pa the ebe banana aba. But so we are Ashanti ni.
Me Ashanti ne achim ni.
Ashanti ne achim. Okay.
And I'm DMP Zubakra.
And I'm DMP Zubakra. Into a potential running mate here possible, right?
See, baby, I away. You have to look at candidate obe timia galvanize base no properly. Say ye kokase oh Asante achim slim Muslim. And you don't quite need any power.
Yeah, that's true.
It's very important. Sometimes you narrow your politics. No, man, be say when free her any ye, or free her be ye. No. See, our politics no share. Assessor. Social media are changing their man. Omo first. Omo fa Rollins whole time eto abano eswate. O share voting age. Omo I won from 2000 eba. By now already 25. Into is the messaging and the hope. Ama that category of voters. Oma jiwedi omanya trust in you. From the results in 2024.
Yes.
It should inform us and tell us say Ghana for discerning. They expected us say you be Nyema differently because of mandate on 2016.
Sure.
169 seats within 4 years. Now Tiaba 137 plus independent 138. It means say now say Nyema be differently. And Kobasa no matrian so say. Into going forward no ye policies ye kasa omo ye de ombedi niema anim no must reflect the thinking of the Ghanaian voter. Into my tribalistic, my mechanical in a lot of the things. Yema ni pana chusu
Bia omope.
Yes. And Obi politics here. Also Nkrofo to be kasem pa family. It be to be kasem bani family. But in all this, no, also tembia you selecting Nkrofo nipa pe o masem edomo.
Yes. Nipa bebre na pe o masem.
E very edomo. Because one anya ne sa, obi obeka so oh, me de na nka me pe obi o. One my dear, metam babies.
Me nto aba.
Eno nche so on pe o party. And I'm a party so middle class no. I expanded so much, sir. I will see a pequia, you better reach out to them. What I say?
Yes.
I will say banks, financial institutions, no insurance companies, professionals, CSOs, no. your strategy must be very strong
to recapture.
Yes, to win them and let them know, say, we are bringing in a new crop of leaders and a set of ideas are resonating with the changing world. See, yeah, patapa sem near the say akakaben sema emwa. See, I know nipa bebre pe sebe omo da boko kakra. Omo fa oni on fa adwen be ye. So so President Kufuor no da boko. President Mahama oda boko, President Mills. Ghana for suban bia. Into be ha. President Kufuor onya basabasa.
Yeah.
But there was that perception.
That perception around him.
But Osha from 2012-13 Ekono.
More branding no.
It changed.
Yeah.
And he won on 2 occasions. Men conform nim no nim say or you be an insemu go near there or good heart.
Yeah.
But that is the trajectory. Sana akobano. Inti omo contest no I say tembia omunya sa adewe at the back of their minds. Say you are dealing with a very sophisticated electorate and they want to see certain traits in you to be able to give you their mandate to lead this country.
But is that not where you come in? Into even though as we speak, one far form, into you are not part of the 5, but opportunity will to pick another person on the ticket to be the running mate. All the criteria, and you seem to tick all those boxes.
Depends on the candidate.
And you'll be a person or partner, no way.
Because America force it, the VIP is a breath away from the presidency.
The presidency.
Phobia. Also, it's been in a jail.
Sure.
The chemistry must be there. Also, you'll be so submissive and humble. Obetimi Osman Obeko Otie Wasem Omehri nyina wo konso ne ade na Ghana for pe wasem no be penasem asem.
Yeah.
Oh, into that balance must be there. Into well, politics.
But it's something when the call comes, you would want to consider.
I want to serve my party at every level. Every level. Because you're unfinished business. Yeah. President Kufuor win the election to at least tell people like the late Aaron Ponsa, the late Victor Usu, the late John Sofriata, the late
Professor Edubuaimo.
Say, Mokwe. Ntokwa ne nipa omashiro omunkwa omajapade omuniema asen omadaje oni omusika nyina at least yetimi awini to me ama me ba be di ko nanim ti momfa musonsom ne munhira antimeti anintina otimi eye adwuma sa na ankoba sa me anwini 2008 President Kufuor Dubai no ono so be share ne dia se kama until say issues about global Niema but you could tell from the manifesto and the plan apart from some issues about issues about corruption, perceived corruption which have not been proven there.
Yes.
Yakika Wasema he did his best and posterity will judge him. That's what I would say. At his last State of the Nation's address, Obi Busami, and also party Obi Busami said, Aden Marco Kase, posterity will judge him. Yes, posterity will judge him. Obi Anya, and I'm oh no, it cannot be. I think it was on City.
Okay.
And I'm saying, Obi Aniwa, you bet to Obama and say, oh, me there, me babe say, oh, man, yes, but ebi mu be wa ban mu a wa hwe ya ni a on be ye no be bia wa dwen won wa hwe ya wani be ba hon so no o ma say wachi. But I said posterity will judge him.
Following you, and I've seen say for the 2023 primaries no and at this one un say then yi wanim say o support candidate A or candidate B Adintia.
Obi, me catch you say me a member of the disciplinary committee.
Yes.
Na in semni be a handle no. I'm sure say there general secretary referrals near DNA petitions. So you've seen some of them. A bad day and a me take star committee no so. May say discipline member kuno. Mr. Muntu Abamba, Mr. A, B, or C. And chair leadership. Na Niema be brave. Party no in terms of party discipline. General Secretary, National Executive Council, and National Council, may issue directives and regulations. Now, be party chairman, constituency executives. Yes, don't openly declare for candidates. No more, yeah. Into a bad day, yet me, I ensure discipline right from the top to the bottom. It's not fair. As a week in the office of the General Secretary. Into and then I was a party chairman. Mobile supervisor constituencies, no, up to the base.
Now openly.
Now more declare. Now you can't say it doesn't augur well for the unity and discipline that we are all talking about. Yeah, I see discipline. Yeah, I see unity. But one, two, and mobile unyasa results, no. Members of Parliament openly.
Yes. I mean, 63.
ABC say. Leaders in our own right. Obia on a preference.
Sure.
Obia beto abanibi. But now will stay a ship no from a constituency as chairman, as MP. And also you're very careful. Because the man who say nipa be brain fast someone check. Inti aya nipa nye very careful. Obu oba betra radio ni TV so unity and they are to abawie let's be magnanimous in victory. But isheni team
politics so the yemfa boninche.
And as I say, also social media doesn't forget. The internet doesn't
forget. It's true.
Inti messeminiano abatono yewo November, December. Let's say she be 2 months. 2 months.
2.5 months roughly.
Yen she ye kasa ye. Ye kasam. Ya namonto any sibia ye be campaign between now and end of January. Nyankopon say obey winning.
You were vehemently opposed to MPs openly declaring.
Oh yes. National officers, constituency executive. Yes. I'm not in favor of it. I'm not. Because constituency officers be basically re-election.
Yes.
To see how Beko constituency be map a pie, be wa high be say. Esan say why sans ebi I know be say because of that, no. Ebi are you a good person grounds on go to about. Ebi so I susu na nka bit my year adwuma no. Dina na me say you're very careful. Me omoba me constituency. Me say e kwenda obi anko in the politics.
You don't follow
No. Me executives, me share omo ene me party phone nyam say obi aba mo nyina wa tu mun tie na sem mun atenie bia ni wo question abusa no edu abato no so akone koto aba.
You've not tried say wo preference no wo be hwepe wo
meni bi da
delegates in line
meni ni say wo betima come constituency afreni pa baako I say bo ama aka bibi say munfa ha na
munfa. You've not done that before.
I'm very careful about party unity because a break here to bring it back they are costly. A kawum into adding yen som kakra sa 2 months, 3 months. Near fine candy for no. Na near chia kakra no yen shisheni ye. Na NDC policies. Omode to Ghana for him. And the ane you propose no. Yen fan tun sani yen fan che Ghana for say. Say net here. I'm of the view, and I still stand by it. Say, now, me say, NDC policies are more de bano. Yen time ya for 1 year.
Now, Momo almost a grace period. No?
And your grace period, you ever cut issues as they come by, but to give yourself the chance to assess
our performance,
you know, a bit depending on 2026 budget. I'm be ready.
Oh, okay.
Because the out turns, performance indicators, releases, it will give you a best side view of where they want to go, if they will be able to get there.
Yeah. Into with this budget, no, I feel the opportunity to now assess the NDC proper.
Because last debate, you know, now Oma Bafofro, 2025 budget, Ombeki Kansema Kessie. Say, no, I will read the 2026 budget. All MMDAs, Ebeba committees.
Sure.
Omba Bekas, we were promised 500 million cedis. We are giving 50 million cedis. Goods and services, 33% out of 100%. Capex, we did not get any capex. Yenya capex, be a capital expenditure and any capex. Goods and services, asset, quarter 3, you release ABA 30%. Now, what is 30%? How do you expect the ministries and departments
to run?
Now, you will be engaged, and this is an opportune time. I am prepared for budget debate, which starts, I think, tomorrow.
Yeah, Tuesday. Sure.
May make us a Thursday.
Okay.
And now may prepare my briefs near idea.
What the Bekwa debate? As one mini debate paper.
So say it be a trigger for this last is a budget because we didn't say Obeko budget.
No, we'll come there.
Into meetings,
one final question on more party, and then we come to the budget. Now, if you are buying a performance, you're on record to have said, sir, one of the things I often say, more party now, okay, even before I come there, there's a popular narrative in town said the NDC is now the most attractive political party in Ghana. UGD. We are sure. From everything you've seen. Say and say CSOs no CSO players are accepting appointments to join the NDC. You see amount for people who hitherto right leaning in their political ideology. Now they seem to be with the NDC now.
Yeah, power. And you'll be able to reach number one. And our power is also attractive.
To me, bar.
And manipa drifting.
Yeah.
So you'll be a fair. Yeah, to me, a better.
Yeah.
So what I say? Well, NDC are winning elections. Obuoha, Opeso, Okwa Bemu. Obuoha, no, spokesperson and journalist, Yamano, Bank of Ghana, Gold Board. Fair. How much they say opportunities basically also to be creative and I don't just say too attractive. Opportunity number and I'm going drafting for yes, on my idea. I don't just say attractive thing. Yeah, the end say you lose election. I'll see a near my year and my way a corner. Sabi.
Yeah.
Na omo matia dane obu okra akwaji post. Obesaba. He believes in your ideology or believe in your program, but on your opportunity be no survey. I don't just atu ajeje mu. But
move it me we need some phone in our
Of course. Because be there. You're winning Kofobe Bree. Abe campaign am I. Inti Obi. You were Juma Juma de Obi Bree na enye Juma Obroni Beka surmountable. You bet me
yeah. And that's why you think say mu here strong national executives.
100%.
One that would compare boot to the NDC.
100%.
Still, I was standing by that.
Oh, national executive there. Oh, here a very strong national executive.
More than the Emuwas is here.
Oh, to say there, say a bin tia for sebi. Inti kakra to time I be next national officers election. I think sometime next year.
Yes, next year.
Inti, I'll see a shemukina name we din. Oh, I'm happy with some of the names I'm seeing.
Ever up for chairmanship.
Urabache Jaco, Matthew Rafoko, John Boadu, Madame Fo, Sami Crab, Asabi.
Yes.
You're formidable. Oko General Secretary, so Kodia, Eugenenchi, Kokofu, Matthias Lousu. You're all formidable.
Yes.
Organizer, Titus Glover, Salam, they're all formidable. And I'm excited. So yes, where I want us to beef up, communication.
Okay.
As a party.
Okay.
So I'm happy it's now an elected position.
Yes.
And your strategy.
Party no strategy.
Very.
Position bisa.
I will say you need a strategic team.
Okay.
Tembia no more analyzing Niama. FED the rank and file.
The NDC has the ways, I don't know, ways and means committee. No, a political, something like the political committee. Yes. Yes. I'm going to handle strategy for the party.
Because you decide to see a big vote on we. You know, but I just say political committee is a more vote. I'm boycott and I say I'm disrupt.
And I'm ni bibi sir.
Number 2, young as Parliamentary.
Yes.
We are a ranking member. I will say party, no, a working group to back up the spokesperson for Greek, spokesperson for defense.
Yes.
Finance.
Yes.
I will see another set of elderly people, researchers feeding him, especially Ebeko debate. He say, El Sanka by now be 100, 200 pages of research and ideas.
Are you ready
for him? So the debate now what distinguishing party from the NDC. No be say look, debate so share MPP for position on a Greek. Osha MPP for position on finance. Osha MPP for position on national security. Superior. And those are some of the recommendations. Your movie, your day man penny for na your day juma going forward.
Okay, that's interesting. My yemfa party issues no and wohona fe yemra governance kakra. Our nation said you kind voted for the NDC to take over the reins of power. Barely 10 months in government. So far, 2 budgets, any 2025 and maybe ready 2026. Also, now you can assess them better. Listening to a colleague at force and present that budget. Ote chamber on not a day running through dream.
You at first been in a juma in your serving on finance committee. Why are there? Yanko Poeshano, Wapejano, a finance minister. I wish him the very best as a young person. Now, Oberidi President Mahama budget for 2025.
Sure.
And Oberidi 2026. With all the euphoria. Now, Obebusa won't say budget performance at the same. I mean, Omame, on a scale of 1 to 10, remember almost 4.
4 over 10.
Oh, yes.
On the performance of the 2025 budget?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I make detail.
Okay.
So. But it's a job creation. Me fa NDC manifesto. Na ma fa my budget 2025-26. Me busa me say jobs saying NDC ultimate creative both within the public and private sector. Impo omo ani afọ mo adwuma kra no ye terminate a whole lot. When you say Bank of Ghana, omo fa nipa not less than 400. My file RTI question. Omo catch me so mean China, omo financial statement eba Ombe disclose
RTI to know numbers of my employee
between January and October. Response of the brother. Oma dodging me. But I don't touch it.
Yes.
Over a manifesto almost so a Jumara project. Ombe recruiting for 10,000.
Yes.
Any oka say it is saying.
I think we must start training or more. But most of them they would fund 2,000 out of the 10,000 to set up their businesses. But they are training them now.
Second year money. Yes. Oba agriculture. Agriculture Minister Busa said, "Oh yeah, 500 million Ghana cedis to support food shortage and glut in food."
Yes.
And then on one occasion, program for accelerated agriculture. Osawi osin kukon kete yebese. It means that the agriculture sector is not performing as expected.
It was to perform, okay.
For the first time in many years, Ghana refugees call Cote d'Ivoire and Burkina Faso because of national security issues. Number 4, the fight against expressway with all the interchanges and bridges. All the 30 billion are allocated for big push. Number 1, President Akati sought for Takrady to Cape Coast.
Yes, Takrady to Cape Coast. And
a big push. Sure. President Akko Wenchi Tuwa and also and a big push.
Yes.
If my memory serves me right. Dowenya ho baby.
Yes.
And a big push.
And Dodowa ehodi and a big push.
Dowenya Dodowa ho baby. And a few other projects also. Inti ahe any ebe also 30 billion emubi na ebe expressway.
Yeah, 198.
The only way that the expressway ebe successful is through a PPP partnership with tolling. Yebe tua tolla send if obi ukokumasia na say toll no be 150 cedis
na
utua na onam ho.
Okay,
that's the only way financial model ebe sustain this project, you know. Yent means sustain, yent means government budget and fund this project. It doesn't happen anywhere. Mini akwame abuja oye madam fu prekope mini ano. But say or the budgetary funds and allocation ebe expressway, then he's failed right from the outset.
Yeah, this even the finance minister made that promise.
He's failed from the outset. Because Obi, yenya sabi ye tukwan kakra.
Yes.
Autobahns near there no. America normally highways near there. You pay commercial rates as toll from New York Ebia DC. Obi not less than 200.
But it's also possible say maybe they've tried engaging potential investors. Omonye is successful, and if government is interested in the project, government should find money to do it. If the wunya PPP arrangement,
Obi, I'm telling you again, say the only way, Sa expressway,
it be possible.
Through a PPP arrangement, financial model, no,
clear.
Say yes, cars 1,500 and 2,000
and the first a day. Will be 300 Ghana
over 25 years, 30 years. Which will recoup and make you profit. For a contractor now, by concessionaire no. On your father Christmas,
sure.
Or we juma no no profit. Inti obe charge wo rate. And I say government back to bankers, okay, maybe 30% of this into I'm absorbing this. And also but I'm telling you, say the only modeler ebe sustaining and ebe masa project is successful through PPP.
The government of Ghana with all the Sika available to it cannot fund it.
See, Obi, so budget only close to 60 billion. Taking care of wages,
yes.
How are you going to be able to fund this? Number 2, appropriation for 2026. Really cover to cover it's about 357 billion.
Yes.
Last budget, 299 billion. OSHA shortfalls in revenue.
Yeah.
Up to Q3, up to about 8 point something billion. A better now with all these revenue shortfalls, and as a IMF program, which my catcher me say, which may raise so much local domestic revenue. Now wait to be the expressway.
Yeah, because the minister was asked the question, say, is he considering going out there to borrow for the expressway? And also he is not a fan of going onto the capital markets to go and borrow. And this is a project our buyer committee said, or the internal funding or the EBA. And he was specific, said in 3 years this project will be delivered with all its ancillary projects in 3 years.
Obisi etia. Me no yetia nyankopon ma yankwane ahode a.
Yes.
Na ya Ghana dia.
Sure.
But me say yentimi in fact government of Ghana budget
and funding in 3 years,
especially with all the Nema market can me share 26 DNA.
Yeah, 2026 budget.
O the unya adajia. Start free paragraph 887.
Okay.
Up to paragraph 1092. We will say what chose a key policy initiatives. Back when they say you be see 1,000 megawatts power plant.
Yes, a GOG funded power plant.
Maybe I say it will cost the government of Ghana about $1.5 billion to build 1,200 megawatt power plant. Nanya Nansia na MPP any AXA signing 900 megawatts.
Yes.
Industries been a better supported power way planting. A lot of things must go into it.
Government idea from the finance minister and say yes, now we have a lot of IPPs in the system, but government should begin planning beyond these IPPs. Because come what may, some of them are contract no would expire, they would have to leave. Government may consider them to be very expensive. A bank should also own some of these plants.
You're signing 900 megawatts. I didn't focus on building on it. Say, 900 megawatts. No, Juma, still your excess capacity to even export some of the power generated. Me little education and more power sector. No, at the same war car, your speedometer 250.
Yes.
So won't mean tia car ni nyina so to 250. So now we go no. Enti abribia there is some allowance.
Yes. Yes.
Ubetimi the ebi above bra. Enti say oka say 1,200 megawatts. They be cost you 1.5 billion. They were already signed agreement with AXA. And also negotiated about Parliament. Now say you to me, you susapa. Why do you start a new thing?
Yeah, but the argument will be made. Say AXA is still an independent power producer. If government want to chart a new course, because AXA, unlike a deal like what we had with Car Power, any Ameri. Because of more than a year BOOT, in the after some years, a buying it, it becomes our own. All the other IPPs don't have that arrangement. When you have the AXA arrangement now, 900 megawatts still in the hands of a private person, as against a buying and Kasasu ACB, you're mining there. Government thinks that is a safer one than going there.
I disagre.
Okay.
A negotiation on the tariff.
Okay.
You have to have very good negotiation because obesi plant no to ama why. Also end buyer.
Yes.
Utiminya good negotiation. Because minister na doing budget is on a BXC. The BXC?
Yeah. Chinese company.
BXC main energy.
Sure.
We're negotiating on tariff from 18 cents per kilowatt hour about 6. Yes, it's a matter of negotiation and also having a good power mix from solar, thermal,
and hydro.
Into energy sector management, I share Jina Ponsa. yenka ho asem yi. Nim so obekọ budget no man as.
Yeah. Into some of the other parts, I mean, apart from infrastructure, one thing aban akaso mu focus also next year. I think you mentioned it in part. Job creation, no. Into apart from big push, any jobs or one speed be creating, no. Almost saying commercial agric. This time almost going to oil palm plantation, abaya the land banks, and they would be going into that. And also they expect say over 600,000 jobs to be created in that space. And also feasible from where you sit.
Oh, manage agriculture, huh?
Okay.
And Osha MPP time near setting up Tree Crops Development Authority.
That's true.
And they identify certain cash crops.
Sure.
Also developing the export.
Yes.
Palm,
cashew, rubber, yes.
It is a good idea, so to us, normal trim. But it's all say, commitment of about $500 million with development finance institutions near there. It's good. Being drunk as it's good. And then last week, conference was in Indonesia about oil palm industry. Very good. Mako Malaysia da. Driving from the airport to the city, it's about 75 kilometers or more. Some between 50 to 75 kilometers. Oil palm.